here with your Ask Susan Sunday, the place to be every Sunday for all of your questions. Today I'm playing with you from Turks and Caicos. So beautiful, so restorative. I love taking those early morning walks when the sun is rising, and really gives me a space and place to ask the kind of questions when you get rid of the mind clutter that pop for you. So today we're talking about clutter or choice. It's your choice, right? So many of my clients will write me in and talk to me about they can't choose, right? Hey, welcome, Rosanna. They can't choose. I'll ask, well, what is it that you'd like to be playing with? Hey, Dee, welcome. You know what? I'm going to slow down a little bit and wait. Oh, I love the thumbs and hearts. I'm going to slow down a little bit and wait for everybody to join. Oh, yay. Morning from Kitchener, Ontario. I love it. Welcome to the stormy snows, right? Yay, Rosanna. Good morning, good morning. So, why am I talking so quickly again today? I'm excited and thrilled to be playing with you with the awareness of let's press refresh, right? You know how you keep going against something or towards something, or you're butting up against something and it just doesn't change, and you keep hearing yourself say it again and again. Like take January. How many of you said, okay, from now on I'm going to choose this, or this is my priority, and it's already in March, and hey, welcome, Bonnie, and you're saying to yourself, well, what happened, right? Well, here's the trick. Hey, Christine, you've got to choose, right? So you can either stay in the clutter or you press refresh. And you notice when you press refresh, all those extra stuff that was pulling at you, tugging at you, that you thought you had to do, actually disappear. Because part of refresh is to bring in a fresh point of view. So I'm challenging you today. What is it that you've been holding on to that's creating that clutter, that monkey mind, that chatter, right? That if you let it go, would actually give you that space to choose. What's your priority, right? It's actually about choosing. Some people say it's about deciding. Some people say it's about your target. Well, yeah, and what is it that you've been refusing to choose, that you've been asking for? So when we ask for something to show up, it's not about sitting back and waiting and saying, oh, the universe didn't give it to me. The universe rewards action. So what is it that you haven't activated, that you've been choosing? Yeah, Dee says refresh. I freaking love that. Yeah, me too, Dee. Absolutely. And it's that simple. You know on your computer when you press refresh, right? And what you've been holding on to all of a sudden disappears. For me, I often do that. I close the computer down and then I press refresh. And all of those tabs that I had open that were pulling and tugging at me that I thought I had to read or listen to, what if you already know, right? Like how many of you get pulled by the learn this, buy this, do this, listen to this, and all of a sudden your brain bank is like the top of your computer and all the tabs are open and you're actually getting nothing done. Yeah. Hey, Jim, press refresh. Where's my button? Love that, Jim. So that's a good question. It's in the choice, Jim. Right? So for myself, what is my priority? Right now, my priority is getting the book Fearless out. With that book Fearless, would that give me more credibility in going to high schools and talking to young people about being fearless, about creating a fearless life? That's my target. That's where I'm heading. I can talk about it till the cows come home. I actually require to sit down and do it. Right? So my choice is to declutter, let go of everything else that's tugging, and focus. So it's choice and focus on organizing my day. So I include that time for writing. Like things just don't happen, right? You've got to actually create that space, that time with that choice. So I'm blabbing on long enough. This is a conversation, not a dialogue or monologue. So pop in with your questions. What's popping for you? What is it that I can assist you with or we can get some clarity on? Get a Staples Easy button and change the refresh. You know, it's so funny. I love that you said that. Thanks, Elaine. In Quebec, in French, that was easy button is c'était facile. And it's so sexy that it actually doesn't work. So I love the American one where you press it and it goes, that was easy. And I encourage my clients to get one of those and just do a little happy dance when you move forward in your priority. Absolutely. Hey, Nina, welcome, welcome. Yep. So let me see some hearts, some thumbs up. Is this a topic that's popping for you? It really is for me because I don't want to hear myself say the same thing, hey, Sumya, the same thing next year that I'm saying I want to do today. You know, it's like people who are, have this interesting creation with their body, and they want to lose 10 pounds, and they say, I want to lose 10 pounds because, and I often say 12 months from now, instead of talking to their body, they're still saying, I want to lose 10 pounds. I want to lose the 10 pounds I wanted to lose last year when I wanted to lose 10 pounds. You see how that kind of works? If you let go of the clutter, let go of the mind chatter, and start being present with your priority. What is your priority right now? What's your priority? Good morning, Lori. Yay, I got to, So questions, pop in with your questions. This is your Q&A. This is the time and place for us to actually be present. And there's going to be a little noise here. There's taxis coming through and people popping in and popping out. So let's just move along beyond the noise, beyond the clutter. What is it that you're asking to create? Go out 3 months from now, okay? What would you like to have done? And I don't mean what would you like to have done as in what would you like to have been done? Would you like to have been involved in? Would you like to have been finishing? Would you like to have been? You see how we talk in the past when we play with the future? Yeah. Hey, Christine. So it's really about being present. Hey, Rebecca, welcome. With what you're asking, what are you truly choosing, right? What is your priority right now? And choose it. So this is my challenge for you for this week, okay? From January and February, we've been talking about creating your life, creating with your body, creating with your money flows. This is March, all right? This is a brand new, hey, Rebecca, hey, sweets to you. This is a brand new month. This is a month where the seasons are changing. Hey, Muscan, can I talk about what is going on when we wait for this other person to be happy and start living? I sensed this today and didn't like it. So what's your question? Okay, I can talk about anything. You guys know that, right? Give it to me in a question form. I can talk about anything. When you actually are willing to ask the question, ask whatever it is in a question, we can both get a sense of where you'd like to go, right? Hey, D. Oh, hands for D. Yeah, absolutely. Because everyone's different, Muscan. Right? Everybody has a different point of view. And the willingness to actually step into what point of view is holding you back with what you just asked. Yeah. Christine, how can I be happy all day just for fun? You got to choose it, honey. So that's your priority. Is that your priority, Christine? Happy all day just for fun. Now, what does just for fun mean to you? That's what I might ask. Right? Because there's often times when the going gets tough, and when I go through that, it's like I'm exhilarated. I'm beyond happy, right? If people have a target of just being happy, just for fun, what are you excluding, right? What have you decided happiness is that it actually isn't? Yeah, that's my question. Hi, Lori. Yeah, what have you decided happiness is that it isn't? What have you decided happiness isn't that it actually is? Yeah. Christine, I feel so happy just see you. Thanks, Christine. It's just a question. And that's why I say, when I walk in the morning with the sunrise, whether it's in the winter in Montreal or this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful island here on Turks and Caicos, it's really about asking the questions. What is it that I'm asking to create today? What generative ease and joy can I play with? Because it's a choice to receive that ease, that joy, and that happiness. Yeah, absolutely. How many people do you know have what you've decided they have it all, and there's no way that there's any joy emanating from them? Joy is a place to be, right? Happiness is. It's not a quest, right? It's not a target. It's who you be. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. So, Mascan, I'm waiting for your question here, babe. Yeah. How's this ringing for people? Is this hitting where you're at? Is there something else that you're asking about this? Do you get a sense of when we involve ourselves in the clutter, mine, somebody else's, anybody else's, we're actually distracting ourselves from pressing refresh. Yep, that is true, Christine says. Yeah, cool. Press refresh. Press refresh every day. Who am I today? And what grand and glorious adventure can I be, do, have, create, generate, change, choose, and instigate and instill in my life, in my living? I wonder, are you willing to press refresh and be in wonderment about where and how you're going to be playing with your priority? Rebecca says, oh, goodness. Yeah, cool. Again, you can talk about what you want to create, but the universe rewards action. The universe rewards you getting in there and organizing whatever that is that's required to assist you in creating. And once you step in and start, you'll get a download of what's required next, what's required next, what's required next. But if you step on the outside and step into the clutter and say, I just don't have time, I don't have the money, I don't have, that's what you're actually going to create. So everything that brings up, oh, everybody's popping on. Hold on a second. Hey, Erica. Let's see. Hey, Kimberly. Hey, Maureen. D, is is refresh similar to uncreate and destroy? Is it? I'm going to let you choose that. Right? When we press refresh, some of the things pop up again. And you say, oh, I actually don't need that. What if refresh was a way of being, right? In which you press refresh every day, and what pops up on your computer is like, oh, I don't really actually need that anymore. Or what pops up as you computize your life and your living, actually, I don't need that anymore. Yeah. Cool. Oh, I got thumbs and hearts on that one. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you. Kimberly, good morning. Good morning. Happy Sunday to you too. Hi, Erica. So anything else popping up for people? D, let me know how that lands for you. It's really, we have a buffet of tools. Oh, got lots of hearts on that. We have a buffet of tools. Which one works for you? Go for it, right? And then see what that creates. Yeah. Anything else popping for all of you? This is, for me, it's a challenge for all of you to jump in this week and write on Ask Susan. Let me know how that works. Oh, I got lots of hearts. Thank you so much. Let me know how it's working for you. I want to see what is it that you're challenged with. What priority are you challenged with that you put aside, that actually if you chose it and you decluttered and uncluttered all the tugs and pulls, if you learn to actually say, no, thank you, not now, is now the time? No. No is a full sentence. Remember that one. D says, yes, thank you. Awesome, D. Thank you so much. Yeah. And really, what's your priority? For me, the more that I get into organizing my day so that I am sitting and writing, the more I get, oh, I don't need that. I need, oh, this, that. How is that going to play? Cool. And there's creation there. Remember what we've been talking about for the entire month of January, February is creating. So everywhere you've decided that choosing your priority is not creative. Really? Who'd you buy that from? Yeah, we are creative. We are creative. That's who we be. Can't stop that. Lori, this is awesome. Yay! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, as you can see, I'm excited. And I want you to really write in on Ask Susan during the week. Let me know what's popping for you. Let me know how this comes for you. Right? What is it that you can let go of, declutter, and press refresh? Pardon me. Sorry about that. So, wow, that's interesting. I'm just going to get some water. I'll be back. Yay. Thank you. I love that you talk about yourself. What would it take for me to not get caught up in the energies of chaos and clutter? Okay, great question. Thanks, Dee. Well, it's a choice. It's a choice. It really is a choice. We can choose to get caught up in the clutter and the chaos of other people's lives. It's a choice, right? And it's really... we choose to get caught up. We choose to be involved in other people's lives. And again, if you're willing to ask yourself, is this what I'm asking to create? Right? Again, go to the past Ask Susans. I think I put the Ask Susan YouTube thing up on here on Ask Susan. Go to the past ones, the last couple of weeks, and see how we've talked about creation. If you're actually willing to create... Sorry, it's the salt air. If you're willing to create what creates for you, then you won't get caught up in the clutter. It's truly, truly, truly a choice. Yep. Rebecca says, wow, Muscan says, not able to form a question. It was energy of wait till. Okay. Sorry about this. The people who are editing this after and putting it on the YouTube, sorry. Muscan, it's about choosing. So weight creates clutter, right? Just think about it. You want to do this, there's this, and wait. So you've got all of these energies waiting. What does that do for here? What does that do for here? What does that do for who you be and what you be? Wait is an escape word for judgment. It really is. When we say, I'm going to wait, who or what are you waiting for? That if you let that go, would give you all of you. Ooh, I got some hearts up on that one. Yeah. Jim, refresh to the basics. Who does that belong to? Absolutely. Absolutely, Jim. Yep. What else is possible? How does it get any better than this? And what's greater here for me? I love that, Jim. I also add what's greater here for me, because I might decide, okay, this is as good as it gets. Well, not really. So I'm learning about myself, and I'm learning that if I actually promise myself 1 hour of writing every day and sit down and organize that into my day, that's what's greater here for me. You know, we bought into, oh, when the energy calls me, well, you also have to be present to receive, right? And for me, it's carving out that space. Like when I was a professional painter, I had a studio to go to. And I would go there at 9, and I might read, I might paint, but I was in the place of creation for my paintings, right? So how many of you have carved out a space, have created a space in which you actually can create in? That's getting rid of the clutter. Yep. D, is this what I'm asking to create? Yep. Power throat chakra releasing from this talk. Thank you, D. I love it. Thank you, thank you. Wait or wait? Oh, W-E-I-G-H-T or W-A-I-T? Well, you choose. How many people put on wait while they're waiting, right? Yeah. Oh, Roseanne, I get a heart from Jim. What weight broke down the wagon? So it's really about choice, right? What are you choosing to create? And are you willing to let go of the clutter, right? Are you willing to let go of everybody else's mindset that has you tugged and pulling against your priorities? So what's your priority this week, this month? What is it? Is it getting that book done? Yeah, that's for me. Is it applying to courses to create something greater? Is it playing with your body more in so many ways? What is that priority? And are you willing to declutter, let go of the clutter that's stopping you, that you're choosing to be stopped by, and just give her, as we say in Canada, just give her. Yay. Hey, Severine, welcome. Dee says, I love it. Yay. Awesome. Cool. Love this conversation. And again, here's my challenge. Put down your priorities. I'm going to put it down. What's your priority for this week, this month? And are you willing to create? So it's choice and then organization. Are you willing to organize your life, your living, in a way that actually complements and supports what you're choosing and what your priority is? My priority is create me. Christine, cool, awesome. And what if you are already that creation? And what if it's just opening up the doors and windows to you? Letting when springtime cleaning, we open up the doors and window and let all the dust out, all the clutter out. What if you're willing to just actually, I'm going to tell you a story. Hold on a second. Christine, you have my day. You make my day. What's greater here for me, Rebecca? Yes. So yesterday I was walking down the beach, and there were a bunch of girls, I don't know, maybe 12 of them, that were in their 40s, kind of the same age as Kelsey, and they were all meeting and having a great time. And I stopped and I said, do you want me to take your picture? And they were like, yeah. So we had this great conversation, some giggles and hugs, and talked about the importance of friendship and the importance of these girls getting together once a year. And it was just so yummy, and it added to my life and added to their life. And as I was walking afterwards, I was like, yeah, that's who I be. That's what I be. That's how I be. That's how I play. And it was just, I was just kind of singing a little song. So how many of you are actually willing to acknowledge your priority? You were talking about happiness and play before, right? Your priority, are you willing to step in and be how you be with what you be and where you be? And you actually have to choose it. I could have walked by these girls. But instead, I was like, ooh, this would be fun. How much more fun would it be to play with them? Yeah. What's greater here for me, Rebecca says. Yeah. Cool. So, again, we've talked a little bit about happiness. We've talked a little bit about organization. We've talked about choosing your priority, right? And the priority What if your priority was to create greater than, right? What if there was nothing wrong with who you be, what you be, and how you're creating, but what if your priority is to create greater than? So I know in writing this book, to create greater than is about organizing. So choice and organizing. Are you willing to dive in? And if you want to dive deeper, if you've got something that's just been bugging you and you can't get beyond it, PM me. Let's have a private session. Right? I have clients who play with me from all over the world. I'm so grateful. And go to SusanLazarHart.com, private sessions, book in a discovery session with me, and let's see what else is possible. Don't sit on something that's not working for you. Go beyond that. Christine, how I asked to travel with my boyfriend. I don't know, Christine. Again, get energetically. What would it be like to travel with your boyfriend? What are you looking for? What are you asking for? Play with those energies. Right? Are you making that a priority? Right? What does it require? Does it require income? Does it require brilliance in flight plans? What does it require? Only you know that. If you want to make that a priority, then go for it. Right? How many of you have these requests that you're just putting on the side? And is that really what you want to live your life with? Putting you on the side? Because when you put your requests on the side, you put you on the side. And is now the time to let go of that? I think so. So, I want to see, come on over to Ask Susan and write in what are your challenges and what are your priorities. Yeah. Elaine, is this a new book and the first one has been released? It is a new book, and actually that's so funny, Elaine, because for years I was giving talks about fearless leadership, and I had a banner with my face and the book Fearless Leadership. It's kind of a morphing of the book, and I'm, instead of morphing it and morphing it and morphing it, I'm like getting it out, because my target is to get into those high schools and talk with those kids. And this would be my, hey, here I go. What would it take to go beyond this 10 seconds? Thanks so much, Christine. Thanks, Elaine, for the question. And I will let you know, I'm committing. This is it. This is coming out. I love that. How many of us create and then we change and we're like, oh, that creation is not me anymore. Never mind. You're creating for the people who are tugging at you to create what you're creating. And then put it out there, no matter what it looks like, no matter what it takes, and go for the next one. Yeah. Cool. Thank you all so much. Again, I'm going to mention this one more time. If you want a private session with me, don't wait. Don't put your demands on the side. Go to SusanLazarHart.com under private sessions, and let's see what we can create together, right? Because where two or more are gathered, there's always more. I adore you all. Live boldly. Love greatly. And be that fearless leader that you came here to be. Fearless leaders actually are required to organize so that what they're asking for comes to the fore. Okay? You're not alone. I have your back. And I will see you next Sunday. Thanks, Christine. You too. Bye-bye.